Lakme makes new fashion statements year after year. For me and for you. Lakme Fashion Week. Reinventing fashion. Lakme Reinvent.
Agorwees by Ants Craft. We would love to hear about your thoughts behind your collections, please. Anuradha?
हिंदी में बोलना पड़ेगा।
कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, आप हिंदी में बोलो।
क्या बोलना?
आपके कलेक्शन के बारे में, आपके कलेक्शन के बारे में।
मेरी साड़ी की कलेक्शन है, नेचुरल डाई किया हुआ है, मालबरी सिल्क, एरी सिल्क एंड मुगा सिल्क। और इसके बारे में साड़ी और मेखेला चादर है मेरी कलेक्शन, स्टॉल भी है, दुपट्टा भी है।
So firstly, thank you Lakme for giving such a wonderful platform and extending their hand towards helping the weavers. As a brand, of course, I've always tried to do something to bridge the gap and get the beautiful textures and fabrics of Assam out into the mainstream. And with platforms like this is what makes it possible. The fabrics of Assam are so exquisite and luxurious, like the mugas, the aries, the parts, which is what primarily my collection is made out of. But I have tried to blend in with the more contemporary youth. And you know, so as to say, my showstopper, Galen, she's been a huge influence to the youth in today's world. So, you know, especially the Indian youth, she has a huge following, be it in social media or, you know, to have these kind of people associate themselves with initiatives like this, it's really helpful for the weavers, for women empowerment, which is what we are trying to do with this hashtag Made in Assam initiative. And as Pariah by Pranami as a brand is, in my own way, just trying to put forth the fashionable angle to it, and Lakme has just given the platform for that. So, yeah, that's it.
Sure. Initially, I didn't know Pranami, but she gave me a very friendly call and she asked me if I'd like to be associated with what she's trying to do here. Quite frankly, for me, it's a first as well, walking in such a beautiful creation which is made out of the hand weaves of the women of Assam. And I think whenever we kind of associate fashion with a cause, it automatically becomes that much more special, because you're not just trying to put out a beautiful piece or a beautiful garment out there, you're also trying to tell a story through that garment. And that's what makes this initiative, with all these three lovely women who've come out here to showcase their work, that much more special, because we're associating ourselves with a greater cause, I believe. You are giving women of Assam a reason to stay back and not move to cities and you know, take up menial jobs, but stay back with their roots, with their children, with their families, and go out there and kind of preserve the soul of Assam when it comes to the clothes. So I'm extremely proud to be associated with this lovely initiative, and thank you so much, Pranami, for having me on board.
Thank you.
And I'm
Thank
sure
you for being part
that
of it.
I'm sure that this is just the beginning of a lot of amazing things that are going to come in the future, and a lot of youth most certainly are going to now start moving towards trying to wear beautiful garments like these as opposed to just manufactured stuff. So I really urge all of you out there, all the youth, and even the older people, to just come out there and take a look at what our country has to offer. We have beautiful things, and that's all. Give handloom a chance. Yes, that's what I'd like to say. Thank you. That was long.
Firstly, thank you to Sarah for working for us, and it's been a pleasure working with you. And so about Agor, we at Agor promote about 150 women from some 220 villages in Assam. And the speciality of the Agor weaves is the Bodo weaves, which is the extra warp and the extra weft, which is exactly the story which we've told in Sarah's outfit. So you could see there, it's a warp and a weft, which is a way of life for the Assamese people. And it is, you know, formed in such a way that it's a weave in itself. So I am a very contemporary designer, and we have collaborated with Agor for this collection. So I've given it a very contemporary twist, a very modern and edgy feel to the collection, because you know, when we think of handloom, we think of a very boring kind of a silhouette, or, you know, something that cannot be worn on a fun night. So I've tried to push the boundaries, and we've made something, you know, really fun out of a handloom fabric. Thank you.
Thank you, Aditi. I actually first want to commend Lakme on taking an initiative to promote not just Assam and this rich culture that we have, but also the women. When I first heard, when I was asked to walk the ramp, it was a no-brainer for me. I said yes. I can safely say that I've never seen handloom been done the way I'm wearing it today. So really, hats off to you, Aditi, for having envisioned a design like this. And you're right, it does give a fun twist onto handloom. And it has some of my most favorite words in it. It's, you know, helping women. I've been to Assam and I absolutely love it and I find it absolutely stunning, but have I been back to do anything to help? No. But the thought that I'm actually wearing something that was created over hours and hours of work for women who can't actually be here and speak for themselves, that for me is a true honor. And I think thanks to people like Aditi and everyone else sitting over here, not only wearing it, but also creating these garments, it allows people who are seeing them to look at handloom in another way and actually go out and buy them, especially, like she said, for the youth, because I would buy this skirt that I'm wearing right now, and I would probably use it on many occasions. So thank you, everybody, for coming. Thank you again to Lakme, and thank you to everybody here for taking this initiative.
ये हमारी पहले तो मेखला सरार था, लेकिन मेखला सरार तो सब जगह में नहीं पहनते हैं, इसीलिए हम साड़ी के बारे में सोचा। और सब जितना भी डिज़ाइन है मेरी रिवाइवल डिज़ाइन है। पहले तो बहुत 100 साल का पहले का हम लोग का आसाम का म्यूज़ियम से लेके हम काम किया है, और नेचुरल 100% नेचुरल डाई करके किया है। इसमें कोई केमिकल नहीं है, धागा भी इसमें हैंड स्पन है, हैंड स्पिनिंग है। इसका डिज़ाइन का जो भी धागा है ये सब प्योर सिल्क और 100% नेचुरल डाई 100% सिल्क का है। मैं तो हम लोग का कास्ट में असम में हम मिसिंग ट्राइब का हूँ, ट्राइबल हूँ। हम लोग का जब 8 साल से ये काम सीखना पड़ा, कोई इंजीनियरिंग होने से भी डॉक्टर होने से भी इससे पहले ये जानना बहुत ज़रूरी होता है। पहले तो इसका वो नहीं जानने से शादी भी नहीं होता था, ऐसा है। हम लोग का जानना बहुत ज़रूरी होता है, इसीलिए हम कैसे सीखा हमको भी याद नहीं है, कितना साल से सीखा है। हमको स्पिनिंग भी जानती हूँ, हम नेचुरल डाई स्पान सब धागा बनाने भी जानती हूँ और कपड़ा बनाने भी जानती हूँ। मेरी माँ एक मिरीजिम बोलता है, मैं मिरी ट्राइब का हूँ। मिरीजिम एक ब्लैंकेट होता है, ब्लैंकेट का वेवर था मेरी माँ, और मेरी सासू माँ भी ऐसा ही बहुत अच्छा वेवर था। इसी से हम लोग का साड़ी का ऊपर डिपेंड करता है। ये साड़ी है ये 45 डेज कंटिन्यूअस हैंड वीविंग है, ये कंटिन्यूअस काम है, इसका स्टिच नहीं किया है। ये लूम में बना के जाना पड़ता है, और सिंपल बिना बॉर्डर का आपका 15 डेज 10 to 15 डेज।
Hello? It's the volume is less. Okay. So I think it's definitely happening, you know, Made in Assam show for the first time. So it kind of promotes all the women to like not stop and, you know, they can, so the weavers that we use, they work from home. So something like, you know, they can easily continue, and the handloom fashion is not dying away. It's an initiative for us to say that handloom is, you know, handloom is the new black. Yeah.
Well, what I'd say is because of the lack of demand so far, we lost out on a lot of weavers, women weavers, who had to come to cities and find jobs as menial jobs like maids or, house helps. And for some, and these are all artisans at the end of the day. These are the ladies who've created these beautiful garments, and we were losing out on that. So, of course, for a platform like this and for Lakme to specifically give that limelight to Assam right now, it is, I'm hoping, is just a stepping stone to a long journey which will not just create awareness, but create that demand in the market and henceforth create a livelihood for these weavers. Because at the end of the day, that is what is important. We all have to look at the practical side of things as well. So as long as we get that support from mainstream India, or that link is there, I don't see why this can't go forward. In fact, I see it just, the gates have just opened, and there's so much more to come out from the state and from vice versa, both ways. So yeah, definitely.
And क्या आप और भी fashion week में participate करेंगी with the same line or maybe इसी collection के साथ और आगे बढ़ना चाहेंगे?
ठीक है, हम लोग तो जैसे बहुत कम समय मिला अभी इस लैक्मी फैशन वीक के लिए, ओनली 1 मंथ, 1 महीने में हम इतना दिखाया, और टाइम मिलने से और भी कुछ दिखा सकूँगी, और हमारा वेबर को जानने से ऐसा हम लेके आई हूँ, उन लोग का भी और प्रेरणा मिलेगा, हमारी बहुत आशा है इसमें। 52 वेबर्स है मेरे घर का ही जैसा है पूरा, 52 वेबर्स है मेरे। असम, अपर असम में, पूरा अरुणाचल बॉर्डर पे है, लास्ट अपर असम में है, गुवाहाटी में भी है मेरे छोटा सा, और अपर असम में ज़्यादा है मेरे।
Anyone else have any questions?
Sarah, what's your personal style?
Comfort fashion. I'm big on comfort. So when Aditi told me you're wearing flat shoes, I was like, yes, I'll wear flat shoes. But yeah, that would be it. Be comfortable. It's not as important to be trendy as it is to be comfortable. No matter what you're wearing, flat shoes, high heels.
Any particular trends that you find interesting lately, that you want to include in your wardrobe?
I have already bomber jackets. Natasha J just did fabulous bomber jackets in Indian fabric and Indian print. And I've actually pulled out a bomber jacket that I had from the 80s. I called mom and said, pull it out. So I'm a big bomber jacket fan. Thanks.
How about you, given any particular
Trend that I'm following these days? Quite frankly, I'm a very simple kind of jeans and t-shirt kind of girl. I don't really delve too much into it. That never goes out of style, which is also why I stick to that. But having said that, I'm quite blessed. At MTV, we get a lot of stylists who help us out with what we're wearing. So most often, if you see me in hideous clothes, it's not me. It's not me. It's probably the stylist. Just putting it out there, guys.
But can you also tell us about your personal style statement? Because you said it's not
Right. So the thing is, I stand 5 feet 10 inches tall. So for me, as much as I can, I try and avoid wearing heels, because most often in my job, it's a hindrance, because I most often then have to interview people like that, and they can't fit me in the frame. So I'm mostly wearing shoes that are very comfortable, mostly flat. My personal style statement is that of wearing either shorts, really loose t-shirts, jeans and t-shirts. That's what I am. I'm very big on pants. I don't know what that is, but I like pants. Yeah. Actually, I'd like to add to what Sarah just said. I love bomber jackets. They're absolutely fantastic. In fact, I just hosted roadies, and that was all that I was wearing throughout the show, just bomber jackets. Now I don't know what you're going to do, Sarah, because I just took it. Guys, if you're going to see her wearing that, you should just know I wore it first. So yeah, just bomber jackets. They're really nice for the winters. And actually, mostly हम तो बम्बई में रहते हैं. यहाँ पे winter नाम की कोई चीज़ है ही नहीं. दिल्ली में जब जाते हैं तब I just kind of enjoy wearing stuff that. It's actually mostly on the flights that I feel cold. That's it. Okay, this conversation has gone somewhere else.
Thank you. Let's do a photo.
Sir, how was the experience walking the your showstoppers?
It was an absolute honor to be walking the ramp for Agor, and it was an absolute honor to be walking the ramp for Agor at Lakme Fashion Week as part of the hashtag Made in Assam project.
Tell us about the designers which have walked. About the designers.
Oh, I worked for Aditi, who's right here.
Hi.
Aditi is amazing. She's one of the Gen Next designers. It was her responsibility to give, let's say, a modern twist to the handloom from Assam. And I love what she's done with it. The shredded skirt and the black shirt. It's so something that I would wear outside and off the ramp as well. On a date.
On a date.
On a date.
Yes.
How was the association with Lakme as a platform?
So I'm Lakme's digital brand ambassador, which makes it very interesting for me. I love digital social media as a medium in general. I think the reach is unparalleled, and it allows me a certain amount of freedom, which I'm really, truly enjoying.
Sir, last question, what does fashion mean to you?
Fashion for me is comfort, being comfortable in your own skin before you put some clothes on it.
That's right, yes.
Thank you.